my issues and thoughts about our armed Neos that we should be getting pretty soon, you guys. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Trinity Wolf, and welcome to another amazing Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. So, got a few things to talk about. But before we get started, if you are new to the channel, please destroy that subscribe button. And also hit that thumbs up button for me as well. And hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. And Armed Neos. So, let's start with the bad parts about it. The one thing that's the highest thing that I just don't like, it doesn't have hero in its name. And that's like the number one issue when we get any kind of like support. If they don't have hero in its name, it's basically Konami's like, oh yeah, if you want to play this, you're not going to be doing any of your Link stuff. So you're going to be doing our engage Neo Space, and you're gonna be doing all your just fusion stuff, no links, no nothing. Which for me, it's just kind of like, you give us these links to support the deck, but then you make other cards that just say, yeah, you don't make links, you don't get to make them. So I'm like, we even have one that can even search the Spatian. So it's kind of just like, why can't you just let us use our links? Like, why does our deck always just have to have these huge restrictions? And it's like, oh, you can play your deck, but certain parts of it you can't. Like, why can't we just be able to just the whole thing? Like, I don't get why we have to be limited to doing certain things. And also the fact that it's Elemental Hero Neos and a armed dragon monster. So even if you could use our links, so Infernal Deceiver, or however you guys want to call him, our fiend hero, our extra hero monster, he wouldn't be able to search our armed dragon. He has to specifically list the material, and because it says armed dragon monster, there's nothing we can search for. So it kind of just defeats the whole purpose for him. So it's basically just Neos Fusion. It's pretty much the best way you're gonna get this guy out is Neos Fusion. So it's like literally the last thing you summon. But it does have some good effects. You destroy all monsters your opponent controls with equal or lower level. But then at the same time, it's like you're trying to go first with this card. This is not really a card we're trying to go second with. Even though it has huge stats, 3,500 attack, 3,000 defense, it has huge stats. But at the same time, it's kind of like, we're using this card to go first so we can spit out Cosmo Neos on our opponent and skip their turn. I guarantee you that's the only reason you're going to want to be using this thing. I don't know why you would want to bring out anything else, because it has to be an Elemental Hero Fusion monster. It can't be like anything else. So Armed Neos can't spit out Rainbow Neos. It has to be an Elemental. And who's the best Elemental Hero monster? Cosmo Neos. Skip your opponent's turn, essentially. The only risky thing about Armed Neos is it attributes itself as cost. So anything like Gamma, Call by the Grave, or just anything that can just disrupt it while it's in the grave. Plus it has to be during the main phase as well. Like, it can't just be standby, draw, like it has to be the main phase. So it gives your opponent a chance to just respond to it or do anything. That's the scary part about it. And so it's kind of like, I don't know if I'll play this card. Of course I'll mess with it, you guys. I always like toying with them just to see, but I don't know, man. Like, now you gotta run another break. Like, it was already bad enough trying to play, my Cosmo lock, where you guys have recently I changed it because consistency, I was just kind of getting irritated by certain hands I was getting, and certain matchups I have where I'm just like, I just don't have enough power in my hand to deal with their board going second. So it was already bad enough to where I had to run Neos, 3 of the Neospatians, and just trying to get cards to see, you know, Spirit Neos, try to get him on the board, and then hopefully try to combo my way. Because getting Grand Mole and Dark Panther were easy. Getting Aqua Dolphin was the problem, because I either had to see Rhoda, Foolish Burial. That was like the only way I could really consistently get to Aqua Dolphin, which was really, really low. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about our Arm Neos. I don't really have much to say about it. I just kind of wish it did more. I mean, well, I'll take that back. Being able to tribute itself to summon any elements of Hero Fusion out the extra deck is pretty crazy. But trying to make this is what's the problem. So it's kind of just like, you just gotta see Neos Fusion. Like, we don't, because it's like you don't want to. I mean, I guess you could. You could, I guess, use like King of the Swamp, but I don't know if you could Neos Fusion for that. Like, I don't know any of those rulings for that. It just seems like they just want you to run more and more bricks. Like, yeah, here's a Neos that you probably don't want to see, and an Armed Dragon monster that you can't search for with any of your hero cards. So yeah, you just better play Neos Fusion. That's kind of just what they're saying. But I guess it would make Cosmo Neos a little easier, considering now it's like, oh well, now I just have Neos and an Armed Dragon monster instead of running Neos with 3 Spatians and hoping I don't see those Spatians. So I guess it could help in that sense, but now it's just like, now I gotta make more room in my extra deck. But then it's like, okay, well now you don't have to, I guess you could just take out the Nebula Neos for it, but we're gonna be experimenting with that, you guys. So I really want to know what you guys think about Armed Neos. I know, like, probably talking about this card is really late, but I know we're probably going to be getting this card very, very soon. So I just want to talk about it just a little bit on my thoughts. I love its stats. I love the effect. I just wish it had Hero in its name, and it just listed an Armed Dragon monster specifically. Like, if I would have, like, they should know. Everybody's just gonna be like, we want Armed Dragon level 10, like, clearly, like, we want the strongest one. So I wish it just said Elemental Hero Neos and like Armed Dragon level 10. Like, it didn't even have to be the Thunder one, because at that point, that's why I would have to say Armed Dragon monster. But it's cool that they give you that option of being able to choose any of them, but then at the same time, it's kind of like, but hey, you know, it could be a Neos, like, you know, if you're playing like my Aljama deck, you can just run 3 Neos Fusions with 1 Neos in your deck and have Armed Neos, and then just be able to skip your opponent's turn with Cosmo Neos, because that would be kind of cool. Because, you know, if you're playing Armed Dragons, then you could just run a Neos in there instead. But yeah, you guys, a lot of videos this week. I'm trying to get back into the game. I know I've been slacking a lot lately, because I was like, oh yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago, I was like, oh yeah, like, I know I was taking a break, coming back, don't worry. And then didn't have like any videos other than a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. It's the Resident Evil streams. And then this week again, just like the 1 Resident Evil and the 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. And it's just like, nah, I'm coming back, I promise. But I don't know, lately, Yu-Gi-Oh! There hasn't just been a lot going on. You know, the format's kind of boring me. There is a regional coming up this weekend. I wish I could go. I highly don't think I'll be able to make it to it, because I'm really just trying to go to the YCS, and so I'd rather try to go to the YCS than a regional, because YCSs are just way more fun. And I don't want to drive 3 hours out just to get smoked and then drive 3 hours back, and that's just a lot. I'd rather go to YCS, and if I do bad, I can have a lot of fun in the side event. So I'd rather do that, you guys. But I'll give you guys a little peek on what's going on this week. So we got this video right now, which is our Armed Neos discussion. Yu-Gi-Oh! Day coming up, and Master Duel live stream as well. Wednesday. Well, I guess, yeah, Wednesday we'll be doing a Master Duel live stream, because, you know, those lovely, lovely tier elements are here now. And I played a little bit, and it's Dark Law or bust, you guys. And Plasma's not even good. It's Dark Law, Dark Angel, or bust. Like, nothing else works. Like, I tried doing my Neos thing, didn't work. Tried just Plasma, didn't work because super poly. Like, it's either, you just gotta have Dark Law and Dark Angel. I think that's the only way we can win. But it's not even that, because tier elements aren't even limited to fusions. They can link, they can XCs, they can do everything. So sometimes it feels like even Dark Angel's not enough. So, but that's another video for another time. So we got that Master Duel, a hero deck profile coming up for, if I just manage to be able to go to the regional, I'll be making a deck profile showing you guys the deck I'll be playing for that regional, but I don't think I'll be going, you guys. So it'll either be an updated deck profile for what I'll be playing at locals, and that'll pretty much be it for the week, you guys. But sometime during that week, if you guys want another live stream, because I know I try to just do live streams on Wednesdays. Now that Resident Evil 4 is done, we can get back to our Master Duel live streams, which I'm sure you guys have missed because it's been almost a couple weeks. So I'll get back on those fun Master Duel videos. But anyway, guys, this is going to be your boy Trinity Wolf signing out. Before I go again, if you are new to the channel, please just destroy that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button for me, and I will see you guys in the next